Hey friends, welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to take you on a ramble around town as I pay my bills, pick up some groceries, and share with you the cost of my groceries. So yeah, let's get into the cost of living, monthly budget living in Shkodër, Albania. I'm going to be covering my rent, my utilities, and my groceries. So let's get into it. I pay 450 euro, which turns out to be about $500, but of course the dollar has been dropping, so now it's closer to about $525. But let's be honest, that's still a great deal for a really nice modern apartment with totally renovated kitchen, totally renovated bathroom, and it comes with the water. And it comes with the water. So today, since I'm going to be talking about my monthly cost of living, every month, as I mentioned, you don't pay your bills online. You have to actually go to the place. So I have my phone service with One, and they are absolutely excellent. And so every beginning of the month, I come down here and I visit my friends and I pay them for my cell phone service, which, as I have mentioned, comes out to be 1,100 leke or $11. And with this bill, I can pay cash or I can pay by credit card, which is pretty cool. So yeah, shortly after paying my cell phone bill at the One, I'll cross this street here, and as you can see, we're coming on a fresh meat place. And then we'll go down here. So I'm walking you now to my local grocery store. You'll note that all along the streets seems to be quite a habit of having birds in cages, which is very interesting and very unique. And we've got a appliance store. So no shortage of stores. We've got a dental place, and as I'm going to mention in another episode, there's quite a bit of dental tourism that happens in Tirana, here in Shkodër. Lots and lots of excellent dentists and no shortage. So I walk this just about every day. We've got a gym over there. So yeah, you've got all the amenities you could possibly be needing. So this is my preferred grocery store. This is my local. This is the spa. And they have just about anything you could need. Groceries, and even like small things like you might need, like a coffee maker, or towels, tea cloths, and that sort of thing. Small bits of hardware and such. So this is a main drag, and like I said, you can get a lot of produce down here. And over there you're going to see the Hermes line, and that's the bus that will take you to Tirana Airport. And anytime I need to go take a flight to London or wherever, I'll first catch my bus over here. You can see the Shkodër Airport bus shuttle right there. Alright, so this is like literally, here we are already at the main walking street. This is the Pedinal. This is what is considered downtown now. And I've taken you on many walks down here, and we'll take you on many more. So this is where all the tourists come to walk down here, to go to cafes, to go to bars, and such. Yeah, so I walk here every single month, if not every single day, just because I'm a walker. But I'm walking you down here today because I want to show you, this is my walk every beginning of the month for me to pay all of my bills. So in just a minute here, I'm going to be coming up on my internet provider, and every month they do not take credit card whatsoever. It is cash only, and for my high-speed internet I pay 1,500 leke, which is about $15, all cash, well worth it. And I get a chance to say hello to my people every single month. And so here we are. So every month, this is where I pay my internet. And so obviously it's IBC. I think they're pretty fast, they're pretty reliable, and pretty awesome. And there we are. This is considered the downtown, the center of Shkodër's touristy area. So yeah, downtown on a beautiful sunny day, you're going to be finding a lot of the older folk just hanging out. Like I mentioned, in this European culture, is very much about hanging out, especially in the morning. People set out to get their produce, their farm goods, and everyone, young and old, goes about doing their groceries and shopping, either walking or biking. So yeah, this is pretty much my morning walk. So now we're here by the bus stop that takes you to Tirana, and that's the bus that takes you to Tirana. We got some lovely people selling their vegetables fresh off their farm, and you can get your onions. And everybody, like I said, they're out in the morning. Got beautiful produce, olive, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, all going on. You got your flower shop, you got your meat shop. Woohoo! You've got actual produce stands. There is absolutely zero shortage of fresh organic vegetables everywhere, up and down the street. There is no shortage of fresh produce. Over here we've got an organic product bio. It's a meat shop, and as you can see, they're selling meat. You've got another produce stand coming up here. So this is all in my own neighborhood. So like I said, the local folks just have these farms, produce from their backyards, and they'll come to town and sell eggs and mushti, cigarettes even. You can get your fresh milk freshly from the cows. And it's all good stuff. Milk, produce. This is literally farm fresh produce. So, in my Andy Warhol grocery bag, this is what I purchased and how much it cost. Alright, so first up, this head of broccoli, 2 oranges, and 1 juicy lemon. This came to 200 lek, which if you were to do the conversion is going to be just about every recipe calls for an onion. This fine specimen right here, bought at a lady just down the street selling vegetables off a small stall. This was 30 lek. I think it's pretty good. Next, I stopped into my local Spar market and got myself a chicken breast, which I'm not going to open up, but it's a beautiful piece of chicken breast, as you would imagine. And we can see right here, bought at the Spar, filete poulet, and it was 192 lek. You tell me, is that good? Next up, got myself some nice omega-3 brown eggs. Pretty much kind of like what you would find in the USA for about $5. I got these also at the Spa, and they were 239 lek. So again, you tell me, when you convert that to your currency, is that a good deal? Okay, so next up, sticking to the basics here, we've got a bottle of milk. Every kitchen needs milk, and I use it for my coffee every single morning. So this is, as we can see, cow's milk. In Albanian, that is kamesh. This is like a 1.4 liter, and it cost me 190 lek. And that's roughly about $1.90 USD. And you can convert it to your currency and let me know if you think 190 lek for a 1.4 liter of milk is good. Okay, then we've got a freshly made loaf of sliced bread. No preservatives, no nothing. Baked on the premises, fresh every morning, freshly sliced for me. And this loaf of bread cost a total of 50 lek, which literally is about 50 cents. And I don't think anyone could possibly say that that is not a good deal. So I'm a big fan of mixed greens. This cost me a total of 230 lek, which again would be about $2.30. I think that's pretty good. It looks good, looks yummy, and I can't wait to try it. 2 bananas, nice and fresh, really nice color. Got these at a little produce stand. It's not Dole, it's not Chiquita, but very tasty. I have tried these before, super good, super fresh. These, I don't know if they're any cheaper than they are in the US. These 2 bananas cost me 90 lek. Now, if you're going to like some place like Trader Joe's, that's like 25 cents usually per banana. And these turned out to be about 50 cents a banana. So you tell me, is that good or not? But remember, you gotta be comparing it to organic bananas, because that's what these are. So could you get 2 organic bananas for 50 cents each? So a bottle of pomegranate juice, because it's so good for you. And this was 220 lek, so about 220 in USD. And I think that's a pretty good deal for a pomegranate juice. You tell me what you think in the comments down below. All right, let's give it a taste test. Not bad at all. refreshing, tangy, very pomegranate-y. I think it's worth the 220. Last but not least, this string of okra, ladyfingers, whatever you like to call it, 100 leke. And that's it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. All right, so I hope you enjoyed taking that little ramble around town to see how I walk around town to pay my bills, my cell phone, my internet, where I walk to do groceries. Walking to pay bills every single month is super easy. It's a beautiful town to walk around. It's always great to get exercise. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!